audio off. Wait, hold on. Advanced settings, audio sharing settings. Yep, party audio.
Get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Left for the Diamondbacks, and it's still Andres Munoz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
To the plate now, James McCann. And that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Number 23, Mark Hanna.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Josh Harrison is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Nick Goody enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Nestor Cortes Jr. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything. And then
here's a fly ball, well hit. Harper looks up, and they have taken the lead. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, his second of the game, as they take the lead 4-3. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Fielded cleanly in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler is 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
this is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Again, a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they'll keep the inning alive here with 2 away. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And they're going to put the tag on at third. He's out trying to advance, and that somehow becomes a double. Juan Nicasio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12.
Ready to begin the 8th. At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hits it high and deep out to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
1-1 the count. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Mike Tuchman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Arizona, number 39, Mike Tuchman.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Chris Stavinsky enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ketel Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Runner is second, one away, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's into the bullpen, a home run. A two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His third home run of the ball game, and it's now 7-4.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You scored 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Luis Garcia enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter.
Here's Randall Grichuk, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
One ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th-inning magic if they're going to force a...
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is...
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Freddie Freeman. Strike a pose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers,